All right, where were we? Epistemology. All right, so it's all about the how you know and how you know what you know.
So it's sort of like, I know that you know that I know?
No. Okay, so what I'm getting at is, as a parent, and you asked me, what will little Johnny learn in your class? You know, what should be asked is, how will little Johnny have knowledge in media arts? Okay, epistemology is derived from the Greek words episteme, meaning knowledge, and ology, which signifies the doctrine or the study of knowledge. So it can be known as the theory of knowledge, and when we apply it to media arts, we start to explore the nature of media arts. You know, the obstacles in attaining the knowledge, you know, what we can actually know about it, even what's the limits.
All right, I'm the parent. It's my kid, your film and TV class, epistemology, go.
All right, so when you and me were at school, there really wasn't a pressing concern for media arts. These days, kids have this. Access to TV, movies, tons of advertising, there's web pages, digital radio, news outlets, games, still photography, video recording and editing, painting and music programs, fat face, zombie face, and a seemingly growing number of apps to contort reality and change representations. Now we're faced with the ethical and moral responsibilities in participating in this medium, acquiring the tools necessary in navigating the tsunami of information and addressing the implications of leaving this area of topic unaddressed.
So tell me, what is media arts?
Specifically, communications technologies such as television, film, newspapers, radio, video games, the internet, and mobile media. But media arts is about exploring different perspectives and creating representations, communicating viewpoints that are engaging and inspiring, exciting the imagination, and reaching the highest potential in expressing creativity. In the past, this department was spread out amongst the other disciplines like English and history, visual arts and the social sciences. But living in a world changing so rapidly today, the demand for this knowledge is too great.
Look, you've got me convinced, but how are you going to teach all this?
You sure you're up for it?
Hit me.
Okay.
Shut up.
No.
Hit me.
All right.
Something.
You're good. Well, there's 5 key concepts of media arts written in the ACARA curriculum and the QSA syllabus. Concepts paramount in obtaining knowledge in this discipline. All right. Number 1, representation. So that's the act of representing people, places, and time. That involves story structure and principles, genre conventions, the social values and beliefs through images. You know, we're talking about producing something that challenges or reinforces a dominant belief in society. Also researching in ways representation is used to convey political and ideological views.
So that's 1 down. What's the other 4?
All right. 2, languages. This is referring to the system of signs or symbols that media artworks use to communicate ideas and stories. The use of technical and symbolic elements common to media forms include composition, space, time, movement, sound, and lighting. All right, so here we develop the understanding of the medium in order to evoke responses. Number 3, technologies. All right, what we have here are the tools and processes which are essential in producing, accessing, and distributing media. The tools we are referring to here are digital and film cameras, video cameras, microphones, tripods, lights, computers. Processes are the storyboarding and navigational plans, your scripting. There's the ethical and economic constraints in production, all of which is spread out throughout the curriculum.
So number 4?
Number 4 is institutions. Okay, so that's the individuals, the communities, the organizations that influence, enable, and constrain media. Institutions are framed by the social, historical, and cultural context. And every year has this embedded in the curriculum. You know, where students learn to differentiate audience groups and learn how meaning is actually made. And to explore cultural, social, and environmental issues represented in today's media.
And finally?
Number 5, audience. We explore for whom media artworks are made and who respond as consumers, citizens, and creative individuals. And students are expected to produce their own media artworks and, you know, tell a news story in print or for online publishing. So, you still with me? Okay, so what I'm getting at is how will little Johnny have knowledge in media arts? By outlining the key concepts, the projects, the collaborative learning climate of the subject itself, little Johnny will have direct instruction in a variety of disciplines with time to practice. He will explore the experiences and impressions he has had with media arts. Collectively, the class will research what the cultural and historic factors that make up the world of media arts. And this is how little Johnny will know what he knows. Then I'll demonstrate a range of tools and technologies that they'll use along the way.
But you still get to play with lights and cameras, right?
Yes.